buses just went straight across down World Drive. They're all going to Magic Kingdom, carrying all them racers. Good morning, guys. It is currently 4:10, and I am running on pure adrenaline. I tell you what, guys. Like, literally, there was no one on the road until I got onto Disney property, and now there's buses everywhere. For those that don't know, the racers who are staying on property at the Disney resorts, the Disney buses are not working, but they have race transportation that will take them to, I don't think that's open. Here, we're gonna go this way. I'm trying to remember what roads are open and what roads are closed, because it's like you take the Disney World Park map and you split it, like take one whole pathway down the middle, and that whole area is closed off, but certain roads are closed off at certain times. For example, the cast member entrance that I'm going into closes at 5 and it reopens at 10. But since I start at 4:45, I'm gonna go, okay, bye. Then I literally will be in my parking spot by the time they close. The only problem is I have to remember what roads are actually still open that I can take. I think I should be good on this road. This morning I woke up and I was just like, it felt like, oh, I'm glad I went the other way. It felt like me just getting up to like go turn on the air or go turn on the fan or something. And like I tried to do yoga this morning and my body was just like, why are you moving? Why are you moving? So I did like a shortened version of yoga today to like kind of just help my muscles get moving. I may do yoga again once I clock in, or at least do certain stretches, because my legs still hate me from my 5K yesterday, which yesterday I was like, I'm gonna run a 5K out of inspiration for the racers, because their 5K was yesterday. And then laying down in my bed, getting ready to go to sleep, I was like, why did I do that? My legs now hate me. Now it's gonna be one more part of my body that hates me for being up and awake. I was actually really good. I moved literally everything, like my clothes, my makeup, everything into the living room kitchen area, so that way I could just sit, eat, and get ready there, which ended up being perfect. And that way I was far enough from Jared so that way he didn't hear me. Kiki was so utterly confused as to why I was awake. She was just standing there watching me with like half eyes, like, what are you doing? It was funny. I feel like I'm running on pure adrenaline. I didn't have tea this morning because my stomach was like, why are you awake? I don't like you very much. So I had my Starbucks refresher, which has caffeine in it, but it also has vitamin C, which is good because I have the sniffles. I had them last night, but this morning it's gotten like really bad. So anyway, I'm going to try to go into the back. I hope it's not closed yet. It shouldn't be closed. It doesn't close for another 30 minutes plus. And I will see you guys after work. I'll tell you what we end up doing. We're supposed to be cheering on the racers, so that ought to be interesting. Anyway, I'll see you guys after work. Okay, bye. Sorry you can't really see me, but it's dark outside. Hey guys, so let me tell you about the race. It was so much fun. So what they ended up doing is there was about 6 of us, and we went into like a little like meeting of like everyone who was working the race, all the different areas and such. And if you don't know, the race started at kind of, I think I mentioned this already, started by Fantasmic, went up Sunset, and then made a turn through Hollywood Boulevard out of the park. So it only kind of peeked into Hollywood Studios a little bit. We were at the 4-mile marker. There was a 4-mile marker. If my phone was on me, I would have taken a picture by it, because we were like, where we stood was just past it, the 4-mile marker. Anyway, and so my group was by the crosswalk, right by Trolley Clark Cafe and like the fountain. And they handed out lightsabers for us to use, and we handed out tissues for like people like to kind of wipe their head with and their face with. And yeah, all we did is literally cheer them on. The first like hour, or it took like about I would say 15, maybe 20 minutes for the first runners to get to us. So like around like 5:45. So it was like an hour after we started our shift officially. But like we were like really excited and pumped, and then finally it kept flowing, and then we had to take our break. But like the whole entire time I was like, I just want to get back out there, because I was just like having so much fun cheering them on, and I kind of felt like a fitness coach. I was like, you can do this, keep on going, you got this. And when we switched out, we switched positions. Like we all kind of had like a spot. My original spot was right by the exit of the trolley car cafe, like right on the fountain side. And I was like swinging my lightsaber and clapping and saying, go, go, go. And then when I came back from my break, they moved me kind of like farther down Hollywood Boulevard by the store, like across from, a little farther down from trolley car cafe, across from it. And I was like cheering them on, and after I ran out of tissues, I was like, I don't know what to do. And so I just started jogging, because at that point, like there were so many people that were like working out. I was like, I wish I was running. I wish I could be running with them. So I literally just started jogging in place, like just like jogging. And I was like, pick it up, pick those feet up, go, 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 you got this, pick it up, you got this. Just kind of like repeating that over and over again, and like kind of waving my lightsaber in the air while I was jogging. And then everyone was like, oh, you should be running with us. And I was like, I wish I could be. And I was like, true, like I wish I could have been running with them, and just like, just joining them in. And after a while, I started to get really hot. And I'll be honest, like this morning, my sniffles were bothering me. When I went back for my first break, I like sat down and was like, I do not feel good. Like I just felt really lightheaded and hot. But like when I got back out there, I was like I was just like feeding off of their energy and then just running. And so like I wanted to jog in place, and I wanted to kind of do it too. And I was like, I can get a workout in. I'm gonna get my workout in. So I was like jogging. I don't know how long I jogged in place for. I know it was at least 30 minutes, if not longer. But I looked at my Fitbit, and I went from just over a mile to almost 3 miles. So I must have like jogged at least like 2 miles, give or take. Which I felt it, like I was like sweating, and then a friend of mine joined me next to me. We were both cheering them on and kind of laughing, not laughing at, like laughing with and enjoying the like different costumes. Like there was a dog that had a stormtrooper attached to it, and like it was great. It was so great. And then after the race, our coordinators and managers kind of didn't know what to do with us, because the race finished a little after 7. And I have to say, like, our hearts were with the 4 or 5 people who did not finish the race. Like, the look of defeat on their faces were just, it was sad. It was so sad. Because, like, you have to keep up a 18-mile, or 18 minutes per mile pace, or else they come and they pick you up and they say, hey. But I mean, you still get a medal at the end. You still get a medal. You still get to experience all those different things. You just don't finish the race like by running over the finish line. And so the look at the feet on the first girl was like so sad. But like by the time we finished cleaning everything up and helping the event staff, because the event staff is what led it, and we kind of like just did whatever they told us to do, then we were just like, I don't know what to do. They were like, I don't know what to do with you guys, because we finished at 7, and Epic, or Indiana Jones's show, their first show isn't until noon, and Frozen's first show wasn't until 10:30, and we don't typically start opening procedures and such until like an hour before, an hour to maybe an hour and a half before. So we were just like, I don't know what to do. So we literally just did all the opening procedures anyway, and then all the opening cast came in. We're like, well, what do we do now? And so at this point, we had kind of been sitting down, not sitting down, just kind of like moseying around, trying to come up with things to do, and all of our adrenaline just went, and I was just like, I feel tipsy to the point where like I'm slightly lightheaded. I think it's my allergies though, and my body feels weak. I don't know if that is because I didn't eat enough, because I'm sure, because my Fitbit says I burned 700 calories. I'm sure I've burned close to like at least half of that, like while we were running, and I didn't eat immediately after. So I mean, I've had my 2 breaks. Sorry about that, you fell. I've had my 2 breaks. I had a granola bar and some tea, which was really good, and then I had a peanut butter sandwich with wheat bread. So like, I've had protein, but I don't think I've had enough calories to help balance it all out. So I'm gonna go home, take a shower, I'm gonna have a protein bar, like one of my smaller ones, and then drink some water. I've been drinking a lot of water. I've definitely been drinking a lot of water. And I have had some caffeine. I haven't had too much. So that's probably why I'm still sleepy. I don't even know how much I slept. Like, I did end up waking up at like midnight at some point because it was so hot. And we forgot to turn the fan on. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go home, take a nap. Jared has today off, but I know he has a lot of school he's gotta do. So I honestly don't know if we're gonna be doing anything. Yeah, I have tomorrow off, so that's good. And yeah, if you guys ran the 10K and you saw that crazy cast member that was jogging and cheering you all on, that was me. I wish I was running with you guys. Anyway, I'll see you later. I'm really sleepy. So I woke up from my nap, took a 2-hour nap, and I felt like crap. I felt really groggy. I had a sore throat. My muscles absolutely hate me, and I felt really weak. I thought about it, of why I felt so weak. I should have, because my second break was late, I should have, like, eaten something right after the race was over. But I didn't eat anything for like an hour or so later, which wasn't necessarily the coordinator's fault. There was just a lot going on, and we weren't sure what to do next. But I should have had my protein bar immediately, because I basically worked out and then just didn't eat anything, and I didn't even drink like a lot of water after that. So my body is like super weak from it. So I've had some tea to help wake me up, and I had some wafers. Jared, bless his soul, I was telling him that my legs are sore. I've been like awake for like an hour or so, and my legs are so sore. And my legs are so sore, I'm congested, and like getting up and like I haven't gotten out of bed yet. Like trying up just to turn the fan on was like a lot. So I'm going to try and recover, drink as much water as I possibly can. Hopefully getting Subway will help replenish some of those nutrients that I need. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner, considering like walking around really isn't a thing right now, but we will see. Jared was sweet enough to give me a massage and stuff on my legs, which definitely helped, but I'm going to try and rest and recover. Thank God I have tomorrow off. It's funny though, because I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder what it's going to be like for the half marathon. Because if I feel, now like, of course half marathon, I'm definitely going to fuel up and like eat what I need to prepare my body before and after the race. And God willing, my allergies won't be bothering me, because I know that's part of the reason why my head feels the way it does. But I'm like, my legs are going to absolutely hate me, because if I was like jogging, power walking for like a good half an hour to an hour during the race while cheering the people on, I can't imagine doing that, like multiplying that by 3. So, but again, that's in November. We have time to prep for that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my little story of working the 10K. If you were in the 10K, or if you knew someone was a 10K, let me know in the comments below. There was only about like a 15-20 minute time period where we weren't cheering people on. Other than that, we were there before and after the race. So we were there, like I was there cheering people on like that whole time, and it was definitely something that I would want to do again, but I think I'm going to tone it down, or at least prepare my body and prepare myself for the excitement that I am definitely going to be doing. So anyway, no regrets. I feel like I ran a 10K today, which is what I wanted. I got my workout in so I don't have to do it later, and this is me getting to sit and rest and relax, which I don't typically do. You all know that. So, and I'm sure Jared will run a bath for me later today. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit subscribe for more videos. Don't forget to check out our Beauty and the Geek Gaming channel. You can check it out on our main page. I'm going through Oxenfree. I may film one today if my voice feels better. I don't know, because talking isn't something that I really want to do too much right now. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.